مرحبا شايفيني؟
Yes.
يلا ممتاز. Good morning, welcome everyone. Today it is our MBA application masterclass. My name is Anas Abid Rabbo. I am your host and I am thrilled to guide you through the process and the journey with two of incredible guests. So we will go through their profile one a second, but before that, let me give you a quick intro what we are doing and what the aim of this. We try to create a community where the healthcare meets innovation, and this is will be very good for anyone looking for transformation, clinical expertise into the leadership or project and product management. Also, we will help you to equip you with the AI tool to learn strategies and fix a problem workflow. We are specialized in burnout, improving career through somatic coaching and proof support. So this is perfect for anyone as a frontline hero in the healthcare sectors who are ready to lead a system change. Also for any visionary passionate about health tech solution in the future and career change and transition, seeking any purpose beyond the bedside. If you are one of those or have any question or interesting, please connect with me and we will try to help you to see if this is the right community for you or not. So, having said that, now it is the time to introduce our guest. Here I have with me Anas Malouh. Anas Malouh, he is a professor at Eastern Gateway Community College with blend of academic expertise and real-world experience. As a former general manager and professor, Anas is passionate about empowering students with the skills, knowledge they need to excel in the business. Welcome, Anas.
Oh, thank you. Hello, all.
Now let's move for Cynthia. Cynthia, she is a current MBA candidate at the University of Miss Clock, telecom engineer and career consultant. As a telecom engineer and seasoned project manager turned MBA candidate, Cynthia is passionate about driving innovation and empowering tech professional and a new grade to achieve their career aspiration. Cynthia,
Thank you, Anas. Thank you so much. I'm studying in the University of Miskolc, by the way, in
Miss
Hungary.
Miss Clock.
Miskolc.
Yeah,
Miskolc, yes. It's like an
sorry
S.
for mispronounce it.
Hungarian. No, no, no worries.
Uh,
Hungarian
Hungarian.
hard a
You
little
are
bit.
in podcast. Sorry, what is the name of the capital city?
Budapest, the capital.
Budapest. Budapest. Are you there?
Yeah. No, I'm in Miskolc. It's the
Miss-
university of the city.
Okay. I will assume I know where it is exactly. Unless you are connecting with us from Ohio, correct?
Correct, yes.
Correct.
Youngstown, Ohio, to be precise.
Welcome, everyone. So I want from you everyone, please, in the chat, who is joining us, tell us from where you are, what is your background, and what is inspiring you to be part from this community and why you are joining us. All of those questions, whatever you want to answer, please go ahead and share your information in the chat. We are connected through the LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. So wherever you are there, please connect with it and put your comments. I will try to make sure I keep an eye on the comments and we will respond back for you if you have any question. So also here I need to this is covered. This is I'm playing on the tool. Also, if you have any question, as I said, please write it them in the comment below, and we will answer your question. Before kick off our masterclass, I want to just give you a quick info about our community. So let me share this quick video with you. Technology, mashallah.
It happens.
Yeah, no
Okay.
worries. Is the voice clear to you guys?
A little bit.
For me, it's a little bit low. I don't know. Hey guys, if you can check the chat, please.
Welcome back. It seems there is a delay on in the stream, so this is maybe why we don't get any comment till now. Anytime you have the chance to put your question or tell us from where you are, we are happy to share it with everyone. So let's dive in with our agenda for today. Yeah,
Before we start, Anas, can you tell us if you can see the people?
Anna, I connect through the LinkedIn here. I can see you.
So
Yeah.
people are here?
Till now, no one here, Cynthia.
Yeah,
It is
that's
harsh question.
that's why I'm asking. I'm not seeing anyone.
No,
I
we
thought
are live. We
I
are
thought
live, but still
you'd
we
be
don't have
able
any.
to
At least
also see.
I check this from the LinkedIn.
Can you check
Nothing
from
in the LinkedIn.
other
I see
platforms?
someone. How many one we have on the YouTube? I don't have access on the Facebook to see how many one there. So let's get started. This is will be recorded, so anyone missed the intro or missed the live, they still can have the opportunity to have the access on the recording. So anytime if you have any question, even if you are in the not live, we are happy to connect with you and answer any questions. So the main purpose from here today, we came across a lot of questions, feedback sometimes, or concern or query. If I want to jump in to the market, to the business, and I want to upgrade my skills, is it the MBA the best things for me or not, and or to pursue master on a clinical area from my background. It depends what you are. So I get this question a lot during the coaching session and also one-to-one discussion. So I found it is good to connect with you, Cynthia and Anas. Cynthia, you have current experience and you can share with us what you are feeling right now. However, Cynthia, you are not into the health, but you have a lot of friends in the health and you know more maybe about the sector than anyone studying health. So, Anas, I would like to start with you. So, Anas, from your position as a professor, what are the key component of standout MBA application, particularly for clinical transition into business career or business role?
Well, I think the most important, in my opinion, to research the actual program, see if it's a good fit for you, for yourself, and for your short-term and long-term goals. That is a question that you have to answer. You don't want to switch majors or anything in middle down the road. See something that you're passionate about, find a good program that suits you, and that actually combined with your strengths and skills, so you can get to your ultimate goal. That is an important part. Researching the program, defining your short term as well as long term goals. That is the most important part, in my opinion.
Interesting. So here it's came to my mind, Cindy, to ask you, what is strategies help you to showcase your career background in your MBA application?
Well, the first thing that helped me, the experience that I have itself. Since when I applied, I had 3 years of experience, at least two, I think. Now I have 3 to 4. So the experience itself, it was really helpful with presenting in the program, defining what I needed from the program itself, and by goal. So I was specific and clear to the supervisors here, so they accepted me.
So, what is your program right now? It is MBA in the
Yeah.
telecommunication,
No, no, it's the general MBA.
general MBA.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's for every specialization. Anyone from any specialization can enter this program.
Mm-hmm. Type. Anas, from your experience and working with a lot of the students from different background, from different interests, and also from different program. So, how can the application craft compelling personal statement in the highlighted their unique career experience and the leadership skills?
Well, the best part actually, when you crafting your personal statement, it has to be, first of all, real. Second thing, it has to tell you your story and your point of view and why are you pursuing that MBA program, regardless of your background, regardless what you graduated as an undergrad, and the why now? Why? As that's a question that you should ask yourself. Why, if you didn't wait, if you waited to actually go and apply for the MBA program, and what made you uh, apply now, not later or before? That's a good question that I think you need to ask yourself, and to be clear about when you draft any your compelling statement. Again, you have to have some type of path and goal that you're leading to your MBA, and the reason behind it. Okay, it's not just getting an MBA just to get it. You kind of want to see how it's going to help you down the road, not just right now, for the time being. And what comes after the MBA, that is the most important part.
Also, this is a follow-up question for you, Anas. Most of, I will not say most, but based on my experience and the community which I have around me, they pursue MBA, but they don't know why. It is something they get advice or a recommendation from a girlfriend or spouse or father, mother. So go and have that. And especially sometimes based on their community where they have, it is the hype to have MBA. So what advice do you have for preparing a strong letter of recommendation for care supervisor and mentor? However, I don't know why I want to have MBA.
Well, I mean, having an MBA, especially, I like the fact that actually healthcare can have an MBA, pursue an MBA, and they can make a career change for themselves. They can go to the administrative aspects of it, the management part of it, the IT part of it as well. So depending on the program you choose, and it will actually diversify their background. So if you want for you're in the healthcare sector, it opens new doors for you if you get your MBA. So if you're a nurse, if you're a practitioner or whatever you are in the healthcare sector, you can actually move towards the admin part of it and the management aspect if that was your choice actually to go for that. Again, it all depends. Having an MBA, it's vast, you know what I mean? So it is just an MBA in general studies, which covers a lot of areas as well. But uh, be definite. Again, define your goals and you and how the MBA program can help you achieve their goals, not just academically in the real life as well. So
Yeah, lovely. Thank you. This is a very good advice. So here, Cynthia, I will share with you something happened with me. I think 4 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, I connect with Anas as exploring the MBA program. So I came across the GMAT exam, and I found this is something it's request based on or requirement based on the program. So from your experience, how did you approach the GMAT GRE preparation process, and what the tip you would like to share with any busy professional in order to be prepared and have this certificate and exam before applying for MBA?
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, actually, this is a big thing that anyone who would like to apply for MBA, he should or she should check. For me, I crossed the short road because my program has this option. If you have at least 2 years experience, you can apply without the GMAT exam.
Lucky.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I did. I had experience. And yeah, that's how I did it. I think has more experience with this.
yeah, that's true. I could elaborate a little bit on this. It's actually depending on the school. Some schools
Mhm.
require GMAT or GRE to go for higher education or for graduate studies, but there is an actual a formula for it. So if you have certain years of experience, you were in the field and you decided to go, you were in real life working, and you have some type of experience for like 10 years, and you went back actually and you wanted to apply for MBA, they take that into consideration. For example, YSU here, Youngstown State University, you need to collectively have uh, 1,350 points to actually qualify. Either you score that on the MBA, the GMAT test, for you to actually attend the MBA, as well as, or if you have collectively years of experience, as well as some type of formula, some type of experience, and also GPA is a big factor for your undergrad studies. So they do add that and take that into consideration. And if you go for your MBA, you need it's off topic for a minute, but check if they have a new accreditation. It's called AACSB, which is 30% roughly of the colleges, business colleges, they have it in the United States and around the world. That is a big plus as more and more companies, more and more higher education institutes actually asking for that AACSB if you attend it. So that'll be a plus and be big help for you to boost on your resume, to put it actually on your resume, and to help you with the MBA.
Yeah, that's very helpful. So you mentioned the to take in consideration the GMAT and also the accreditation bodies for the program. What other factors should the clinical or clinician consider when they selecting the MBA program along the side with the consideration of the that? So something maybe specialization, location, flexibility. What is your recommendation from
Well,
your end?
in my opinion, it depends on what are you looking to do down the road after you obtained your master's. Let's say you are you going to do something because right now they have more and more more focused and specialized if you want to go pursue what is higher than your master's. It all depends. If you're in healthcare, you got your master's. If you want to go for something, let's say BBA, you could do that, doctor to business administration. It's all what I like about it. It's diversification. To come from a background that is healthcare, you obtain the administrative and management aspect of it, and after that you could specialize in a certain area that you'd like to do down the road, so you don't feel like you got your MBA for nothing. That's why defining your short-term goals and long-term comes into play big time.
Let me validate this with Cynthia. Cynthia, so what is your main influence for you to pursue and complete your study in MBA? Is because you are nerd and you like study or something else?
Yeah, well, if I'm a nerd, I will complete master in engineering because I have a bachelor in engineering. Yeah, for sure. MBA was like, it was harder and easier at the same time. It was harder because it was new subjects for me because my bachelor is engineering, so it's totally different thing. But it was a little bit easier because I liked the field and I worked in it before. So for me, one of the things that, first of all, I liked that, okay, I wanted to learn more about leadership, communication skills. I found myself in this area, in business in general. I worked in it. So I thought, okay, engineering, I tried to learn it, then uh, work on it. But for this, let's try to work first. Then, if I like it, I will learn it.
Mm,
So that's what happened actually. I worked a little bit in it. I liked it. So I thought, okay, now we can upgrade this to a well-known certificate, which is brandy, very brandy, by the way. I can see, like, in my opinion, MBA is really important in the business world because it's like a brand you have, like the personal brand for you. It's a credit. So
mm.
okay, I have this vision about all the business. Okay, I'm specialized in one sector, but I know every aspect of the business. It's not like without it, you know? So for me, it was because I found myself in this area and because I wanted to shift a little bit than engineering, or as Anna said, that the long-term goals made my path clearer with, okay, I want to do something in project management. It depends in engineering, not engineering, but okay, I can be an engineer, then a project manager, or a project manager in something else, finance, accountant, HR. Those are the fields that I like. But also, if I want to continue with engineering as well, I can after
Mm.
MBA. And this is the important thing that I say to engineers actually, that it is one of the expansion roles for them. Getting an MBA for an engineer, it will be like double check between, okay, now I can run my own business, I can run my own project. Also, I can lead in a
Mm.
company. So skills are more important for sure. But when you are in a company and you have two people, uh, because competition can be hard. So two of them have the skills, the years of experience, everything. One of them has MBA and the other not. It can be different then.
Yeah,
Well,
makes sense.
I
Yeah,
can comment a little bit on this if you don't mind me
yeah, sure. Go
going
ahead.
forward. Well, I think it's kind of the best of both worlds. See, if you're an engineer and you get your MBA, so when you sit down for a certain project, same as Cynthia said, with project management or anything, you understand the business aspect of it,
Mhm.
not just the engineering part, to see if your whole project would be feasible within the budget. So when you
Exactly.
go for your MBA, you're exposed to that business world and the numbers and everything that comes along with it, which is uh,
Mhm.
actually it would be the best thing. It's sad.
Mhm.
One thing is sad. When I obtained my MBA, actually, I worked with teams. I worked with live companies. We did the whole 9 yard. But right now, unfortunately, more and more schools are moving for online schooling and online programs, which is you lose that kind of touch working face to face within a team, within an actual company. So you just get that online part of it. In my experience, I loved it. I loved it being a part of the team, doing live
Mhm.
meeting, working for an actual company, and drafting their strategies and their business plans, and helping them with their marketing and finance aspect of it. So yeah, I would love those programs that if still happen.
we remind you with the old days, Anas. يعني
Mhm.
it
Yeah,
felt
which
like
is a good
yesterday.
part.
You
Yeah.
are too. طيب, Cynthia here. Okay. First of all, I got a lot of a question. Why Anas and Anas they have one flag and Cynthia have two flag?
Okay.
Okay. So this
Well,
will give me the
yeah.
question to ask you what help you
Mhm.
specific resource and tool, but while you are searching and compare between the program. So this is will help me because I know you and you know what is the background from two country you are working and you are in the Europe.
Mhm.
So if you can elaborate more about the study and also the work why you are have to
Okay.
flag.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Well, for searching for the programs, what helped me exactly the tools, it's not like tools, technical tools, but it's the skills. Actually, the research skills is very important. Since I was working in a company and I was like discovering what I'm working on, I was working in something related to HR and training development. So I started to search more about, okay, what is the career path? What can it be? Then I found the MBA. It was like, oh, that's it. Then I searched for the programs. So it's really important to have English skills and research skills if you want to find the best program for you, because those are the basics for everything actually. But when you search for a program, also this skill to be concise and customized with checking the requirements of each program, because as Anas mentioned, uh, programs are different. Some of them has multiple options, some of them very classic like only GMAT and like the certificates and everything. So being specific, customized, and concise, and also actually running a database of the programs helped me a lot. Like every program with the country, with the specialization, the funding. Here we comes to the funding section. If you want me also to talk about that,
Yeah, go
there
ahead.
might
Yeah,
be
it
some.
is very important. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So when you are searching for a program, put in mind that you can find also a scholarship. Like in my case, I came here as a scholarship for 2 years in Hungary to study MBA. So you can fund your studying as well, your MBA. And in some countries, MBA might be more expensive than the other certificates or the other countries and programs. So you can apply first for the scholarship. There are many scholarships. For me, it's the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship. It's really known in Hungary, and you can find all the programs there, all the universities with the program. So for me, it was really clear MBA. I had many programs like business development and others, but I chose MBA because as the healthcare, someone is coming from healthcare background, it's better to have like the general MBA because it's like switching between the fields. So for me, I was engineering, then MBA. If I would take like business development or marketing or something very specific, it will be harder to switch because I need this overview about all the business aspects, and that's what MBA provides. Like it has everything, finance, accounting, marketing. So taking a look on all of them is really helpful and it can open many doors for you. Another thing about like the countries, well, as I'm here in Hungary, I wanted to be specific, as I said. In my opinion, to not be lost in something, you need to set a clear goal and very specific. Like, okay, I need work. I need to apply for work. Where exactly? Because there are a lot of countries and each country has its own market. As we discussed before, that for example, Anas in the US, in Europe, Anas in Canada. So the markets are really different. The rules are different. Work is different too. Study is different too. So you put in your mind what is the most suitable country for me. Then in this country, also you are defining the market. Then you see the requirements. So for me, as I'm here in Hungary, I took a look on the market here. Then I saw that there are many relationships with the German market as well. And I was really excited about it because I had the chance to go to Berlin and see the market there. There are a lot of connections or a lot of opportunities. It's very active market, let's say. So I wanted to explore these two markets since I'm here and I can go there. Being there is really important. So also it's one of the requirements. Like, okay, I want this country. Can I be legally in this country or not? Can I work there or not? So this is actually what guided me through these two countries. And yeah, that's
Best of
it.
luck, India. So here I want to ask this a question for both of you because both of you share your experience when you are prepared to get
You
into.
know what? If I can say something, when you're researching a school, sorry, Anas, when you're researching a school, don't forget. I mean, some schools they will allow you to actually earn certifications as you earn your MBA. So the actual class that you take or an internship, it will count against your schooling. It will count for an actual class, and also you can earn a certification in a certain area, in a specific area. For example, for me, I was able to get my lean green belt, also at Six Sigma, and enterprise resource planning with the SAP focus. So that is the reason why it's important, because if you need to be certified in those uh, areas, you need to take 4 classes at least for each one. So why not doing it simultaneously with your MBA, so you can gain as much as exposure and knowledge about these programs while you don't have to spend the money or the resources after the fact as well.
Yeah, this is very helpful to ask this question, which I want to ask it. You jump in there, but it's very helpful. That will give me any question based on your experience and based on your knowledge. I see what you have said. I see also the facial expression for Cindy. She is amazed about what you are saying, and it's very important. So, how is mm, very important to have someone to take you through the journey in the preparation as a coach or someone as an advisor to help you after you know what is the program you want to help you where to go. So both of you are nerds, both of you are rich,
Well, as
came
a
from rich company. So if I want a scholarship, if I know I want a good program to know, and I need someone to help me with a scholarship, is this is something is good to invest in it in the beginning, or let's see how it goes and start working that down the road. I will see if this is a good program or not, then I will change.
well, I'm sorry if it's that way it was aimed for me to answer,
For
or
both of you.
okay.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, always in any life situation or anything, it's better to be proactive than reactive. So unfortunately, in my case, I had to do most of the work because some advisors, they don't put you on the right track where you wanted to be and how fast. It depends on the actual how fast you want it to get done, how much you're available. Also for the monetary part, for the money part, it is they have in school financial aid, they have grants. For example, here they have Pell grants, which is not loans. Also, they give you the option for subsidized loans, federal subsidized loans, which is a low interest that they cannot fluctuate based on the market interest and the market changes. And they have unsubsidized loans, which is bring us to that point with the fluctuation in the market. So your interest might be double. So I don't recommend anyone taking um any unsubsidized loans while yeah, I will highly encourage taking advantage of their financial aid programs, depending on the country and the school itself.
So
Mhm.
Cynthia, from your end, also I know you are very engaged with all the scholarship and the program and those requirements and become expert for that. So is this is if you come back on the days and remind
Mhm.
yourself how you start, how you are now. Any
Mhm.
listeners you would like to share with us?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The mentoring thing is really important. For me, all the way the road, I had many mentors, actually, not one or two.
I am one
Anyone
of
can
them.
be a mentor. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much. Anas is the best mentor ever.
Yeah, come on, come on.
Yeah, exactly, actually. Even Anas Malouh is my mentor too.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
yeah,
You as you as well. I mean, it's safe to say that each one of us brings something to the table, and we benefit
Mhm.
from each our life experiences starting to
Exactly.
work. So yeah,
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
mean, having a bit different background, where you going to school, where I went to school, it's all we're interconnected somehow, just because we're aiming for the same, let's say, program or target as well. So
Hmm.
Sorry, Cindy,
Hmm.
we are cut you, but this is very important. You bring it on the table. There's a myth and assumption. I have one mentor. This is not required anymore. Now you can have
Exactly.
multiple mentor based on your specialty or what you are
Exactly.
targeting for. So you can have multi, like
Yeah.
what you share.
And you can be expert in picking the mentors you want, actually. Actually, I feel now that I'm one of them because I had like some stigma to always need a mentor after this, actually. It's like getting more and more. So I stopped a little. I said, okay, I'm a real mentor now. I can behave on myself. So don't over it, but it's also helpful, and be aware of the moment that, okay, from the first conversation you can know if this person can help you or not. Actually, if you're specific and clear with your goals, you can know, but that can need experience. Like after like 5 6 mentors you had in your life, you will distinguish like the one that can really help you. But I just wanted to say that it's really important for me what helped me, because I was lucky to find someone who's working in the skills and career guidance, which is really important. And that's what I missed in my bachelor. I studied my bachelor, and for now, like, I feel like, okay, I can work on it, even though I didn't like it that much. I just wanted to switch to another field that I find myself in. But I'm just exploring that it's not about the field, it's about where you feel recognized, where you put your skills in, where you feel that there is a result from the thing that I'm doing. All of these can help, but also take advice from a mentor or someone who's specialized in this can help a lot. Because for me, I spent 5 years just getting lost in studying things I don't know what are they or where are they going. Really.
Mm.
So in
be
my fourth year, if you can imagine, in my fourth year in bachelor, my dad told me that, okay, then after this, you will work. So what do you think you will work? And you will get money. Yeah, exactly. The money thing is really important. So I told him, me? I don't know. Like, am I studying to just work and get money? And
No.
he said, then for what? So I told him, I don't know. Exactly. That's what happened. It was like the moment of truth for me, like, oh, really? I need to work for money now in something that I might even don't like. So, yeah, it is really important to set a goal that suits you. Doing all these exercises of self exploring, skills is exploring like what I'm good at, what I need to improve, what is my personality type, what I like to do, what I don't like to do. Merging personality with work and skills is really important. And mentor or a coach can really help in this. So I become more and more clear with myself. Okay, I know what I'm good at. I know what I want to do. I want what the market wants to, because sometimes actually we work in something that we don't like, but the market provides for us. So it's also okay, actually. But in this role, also I know my skills. I know my strengths, my weaknesses. I know how to guide them. So yes, for me, this process is actually what guided me through MBA, because my first coach, and I think he doesn't mind mentioning his name now. He's a professor in my university in Latakia, Syria. His name is Nairuda Barakat. He's the first one that helped me in this. So I told him that, oh, I feel that I'm interested in HR. I really wanted to continue in this field because I didn't spend that much effort in learning it. It was like natural in me, like, life skills. So I liked it. I felt recognized. I felt that I'm doing something helpful for other people. So he told me, okay, it's really good. I told him, so MBA can help in this. I can get an MBA, then I can continue. So he told me, but be aware because MBA, it's not just about HR.
Mm.
It's about many other things. And I told him, yeah, I know, I can do it. But I didn't know what is it all about till I studied it here. So I came here and I found the other aspects of MBA. And I think it's really important to mention it to all people here because I was in this side before. I was interested in the program, but I don't know what is the subjects of the program because every subject is a whole field. So I came here and I found the most shocked thing I faced is the accounting and finance.
Mm.
Because, okay, I worked in HR in a marketing agency, so I know marketing, I know HR, I know project management, but I really didn't know anything about finance and accounting. And for someone who's coming from a healthcare background, engineering, or any other field, switching to MBA, it might be the hardest part for him, the finance and accounting, because it's a different field a little bit, and it has more math and other skills than the other fields. Like every field has its own, but we can mention them like marketing, HR, project management, strategic management, for example. I had also Anas can add more from his because his program might be different than mine. But I think those are the main fields that can be in. I had, for example, international economics class this semester. It was really helpful. It was like, oh my God, I really like this subject. The economic part also, it's really amazing. It can be hard for some people as well, especially if they are
It's
not
hard
from
for everyone.
Mm.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's hard. But also if you're not from a math background, like I
Mm.
was engineering, so I dealt a lot with equations, problems, math in general. So even though I found finance and economics a little bit like critical, not the way I used to do, but these fields are really important because, for example, in the international economics, like we were discussing what's happening in the whole world, like how things are happening, why they are happening this way. Um, so yeah, I think
So,
those are
Cynthia,
the
flashback for
main.
what you have said. One of
Mhm.
two skill set any student need to consider: English and research. And you did a lot of
To apply
research. Yeah,
for applying,
yeah,
yes.
for applying, and you did a lot of research, and you were determined about the program. However, you came
Mhm.
across the challenge or the surprise
Yeah.
that what you expected. It's beyond that
Yeah.
your expectation. So here,
Mhm.
one of the things where both of us, Cynthia, Anas, and myself, we came across this idea to build this community, try to advise as much as we can,
Well,
and share the knowledge, and also build or the applicant there where they need to be a part from MBA, they can share their
Mhm.
experience. So you will not be alone. You will share this with
Mhm.
mentors, advisor, and also with a student like you. So this is one of the things where you can save time, effort, and money in the future.
Mhm.
simply
So if
put,
yeah,
having a mentor is better than having an advisor. Honestly, I'll go because that someone actually went through the process, so he knows more. Advisor, he just wanna guide you
Yeah.
whatever to sign up and what is required, but a mentor actually explained the process because he's been there. It doesn't have to be he's been through the same exact process, but
mm,
he has an idea, he has a background for it. Plus, on the yeah, I'm not sure if Cynthia, have you taken international finance yet?
Corporate finance, but not international.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I love that class because it
Mhm.
was even for me with a business background and a um, business major, international business major. It's an eye opener, and having a mentor
Mhm.
again because our professor was too strict. You had to take these financial accounting classes and tests before that you have to pass. So it was really amazing. I mean, even with a finance background and business, it was that because it's different aspects and it's a whole different field because of the globalization and internationalization part of it.
Mhm.
Uh, uh,
Exactly.
we are running out of the time, so I need to speed a little bit about our discussion and make sure all the question I had before the live
Mhm.
came to me through the preparation and also through the coaching session. Try to ask them as much as I can. So one of the things will come back for you, Anas, from your perspective as a professor. What skills do you MBA student develop that are particularly visible for the the clinician to entering the business role?
See, I mean, with as an MBA, I mean, collaboration and teams. It's for me. I mean, in my past experience, that was um, the most important part for me, as well as you can take on lead as the leadership role in the actual um, team building and team skills, plus the adaptability. If you were before, if you were used to working alone, let's say in healthcare or any other finance or accounting, just working alone, team building, it's a big part of it. Collaboration with other backgrounds, other people. I mean, everyone has their own kind of idea and aspect on what they want to do and how to get there. That is the most important part, to focus on what do you want to do, because that, at the end, that is the main question. You went for school, let's say for healthcare. After that, you got your MBA. I mean, it's not just because you wanted to get, or you have an MBA and just that's it. So if to go for it, if it helps you get your goal. So if you actually like what you do, you never, that is the expression, you never worked a day in your life. So that you use these tools to help you get there. That's the most important part.
طيب Anas, you as a professor, how do you support the student in managing their academic challenging and challenges and while they are pursuing their professional growth?
Well, as a professor, again, yeah, I had my classes were a little bit big, but I encourage the students just to ask more questions. If they have a weakness or if they're lacking in a certain area, let's say, I mean, I faced that as a student myself before. So I was good with math. I have a math background, but math and finance, it's way different. You know what I mean? Preparing financial reports and all that stuff. So if you like in a certain area, ask more questions, do more research, how to develop and how to work. So you'll master that weakness and becomes an actual strength rather than a weakness if you like in a
Mhm.
certain area. Use
Mm.
everything possible, everything available for you. Tools online, a mentor is a big part of it, and how to be on the right path and how to better yourself and work better towards your degree or your academic goal, and for you growth as well.
Wonderful. So, Cynthia, here, I want to reflect this question for you.
Mhm.
Uh, do you went through the mentoring mentoring process and find the right mentor for you because you didn't get the proper support from your professors, or you get a proper assistant from your professor, and also you approach a coach or mentor to help you
Mhm.
with your growth?
Well, mine it was a little bit different. Like you can have mentoring for finding the program and the applying thing, and finding a mentor in the subjects is a little bit different. So yeah, for sure, many friends helped me through the way in the subjects. But like a mentor for me, yeah, for sure it helped me for sure. But as I'm
What about the
saying,
professors? Do you have do you get any support from your professors during the curriculum?
yeah, for sure. I got some support, but the thing is, as Anna said, it's about the questions. Like
Mm.
when I have mentor is when I'm asking. I ask a lot, so that's why I went through many mentors. So that's it. When you dig deeper in the subject and you have questions, then you don't have answers. Then you can have mentors. And for me, I think in any way I can find a mentor. Now we have ChatGPT, it can be a great mentor if you don't have anyone. So ChatGPT helped me a lot actually with learning because as Anas said, the new material
Help
and I
all of
have
us.
limited time. Yeah, limited time to learn. So I needed someone who can like teach me what I'm doing.
Mm.
Actually, he was my real mentor in learning the subjects more, I think.
Well,
Interesting. So you use the technology
anyone
for
can be. You know what? What one more thing that I actually encourage for the students to have conversations regarding that topic among themselves, because you can learn a lot from anyone and everyone
Mhm.
technically. So even open chat with the students, with their asking questions, even if you're teaching online. I did big part of it after COVID. So having a chat room for the students ask questions,
Mhm.
have open communications with the students rather than emailing back and forth. I don't know how many times to help them, and I always encouraged open communication. Call me anytime. I could help you. Would have been faster than just going back and
Really
forth with an
important.
email.
yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You're, yeah, yeah. As I mentioned, the international economics for me, like it was the best class because our professor was like this. He tried to make more engagement and he was open for all questions. Even sometimes he like describing the solution in 15 minutes and explaining what is happening with because international economics it can be really big when you're asking big questions. So it was really helpful. And as a result, I noticed like all students were there, all of them engage in a very hard subject because
Mm.
of this. Yeah, exactly.
So there is an agreement, alignment between the professors and the students. So
Well,
here,
unfortunately, I mean, when I was going to school, we did not have ChatGPT. So
yeah,
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 It
it's a
was
big
really
asset
hard.
for
yeah.
Gen
So
Z right now. Big asset
it
for
was a
Yeah.
Gen Z.
lot. It was a lot tougher than right now. You just
Mhm.
can create your notes and everything within the tool itself. So
Yeah,
When
actually, it's really helpful because I also went through engineering without ChatGPT, but I didn't learn that much. I can say that I absolutely learned more now and in a shorter time.
we can repeat the process, Cynthia. We can come back and take.
No, thank you. I'm done.
Type Cynthia here. I would like to finish with you with two questions for our life. Still, we have a lot of to discuss. Unfortunately, we are running out of the time. If there is a need, we can schedule
Can
another.
I just mention one thing? I think it is really important to mention it, just a shortcut, especially when applying for universities. As I mentioned, we are here from different countries, from different backgrounds for a reason, because rules are different in the countries, so requirements are different. So it will be a total different program. Like the program I had and as we can like overlap with the subjects, but it's really different process. So I just want to mention that the programs I know here in Hungary and in Germany, it has some specific requirements. I really recommend the programs in Germany as well, in Berlin or in Budapest here in the capitals, where there are business schools. I
Mm,
think business schools can be more specialized than a public university with all the other subjects. It can have more relationships, more connections. So you can go to business club. We had here business club, something like this. But for example, in Germany, you will need the German language for the communication part. And this specialization, for example, not the engineering, it's more technical engineering. You can find it in English. You can find work opportunities in English, but for MBA, you need the language. In Germany or in Hungary, you need Hungarian, for example. Like here in Europe, it's like this. So I just wanted to mention this for anyone who's interested in getting a work after the program in the country of the program. It will be like this. And I think the universities in Berlin and Munich and Germany can be high quality programs there. Anyone is interested there, if like for the people who are seeing us now, if you can put your answers in the survey, so we know where are you from, and if you need any help, you can reach out to me, at least in this part. And I think, Anas, you too, also open for any question.
Well, you gotta be specific. Which Ennis you're talking to?
لا
Both.
هي is talking for you.
I said you too.
طيب. Cynthia, just to wrap up with you with two questions, and thank you for your ad. This ad on the discussion will help me. So now, how is the MBA help you to reshape your leadership and your strategy thinking after you apply for MBA?
Uh, yes, mostly with getting more strategic mindset about the country I'm in and the European Union in general. Getting this information, it was really helpful for me because I had the skills, but I didn't have this strategic mindset about the market. So I think this is what really helped me with shaping my skills, because leadership in Syria, where I worked before, it's different than leadership here.
Mm.
Communication there is different than here. It's really different. Everything is different, actually. So
Yeah.
that's why I said, uh, take in your mind the country, the culture, because MBA, it has a lot of communication. It depends on the culture a lot, on the systems, on the rules of the country, or where you are in any company. You have specific rules, right? Or yeah, steps you need to follow. So that was really helpful for me to explore the country, the market more. Also, connections. Getting MBA, even on LinkedIn. Actually, people are talking to me sometimes just because I'm mentioning that I have MBA. So I have all the MBA community, all the business companies. I went to job fairs, for example. I worked with them. Volunteering can be also really helpful. So getting all these connections when I tell them, oh no, okay, I'm MBA candidate, it really helped me with all this.
Amazing. So, as a student right now, still you are in your journey as a student, and soon you will be graduated. So, before you forget this, how you can tell or describe your day to day as a student in MBA along the side with your extra curriculum activities.
Mm.
So, night activities. Do you have time to do and to go for a lifestyle which you used to
Mhm.
have before MBA. So tell me about your day to day, how it's look like, typical days.
Yeah, well, it's not that different actually. Like, I think engineering can be more tough. In engineering, I didn't have time. I really needed to study all the time, go to classes. For me, but it depends on the person. This answer, I think it depends on the person. For me, I found more time with MBA because I worked on it in it before. So I know what I need exactly from it. I know the class that I need to attend and the class that I don't need to attend. For me, I was working at the same time. So yes, I
So
didn't
your
have time.
experience, what I hear, it's very positive, it's engaging, and also enjoyable while you are work and study, compared with
Exactly.
the bachelor.
Actually merging the work skills with like working with the studying together, it's really helpful.
Wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful. Thank you, Cynthia. Anas, before we call it a day, any advice, any comment from your end?
I mean, for MBA candidates or MBA, also, I mean, be as define your goals. That's the most important thing, in my
Mhm.
opinion. Define your goals once, twice, three times. Know exactly what program and how you're gonna benefit of the MBA that you're going for. It's not just because you don't want to waste your time. You don't want to switch any majors down the road. You don't want to waste your money. So define your goals. Go for it. It's helpful. In some countries, they consider that 2 years, depending how many years you go for your MBA, as a liable experience, and with the certifications and program that you take. So that's the most important part. Know look down the road and see where you do you see yourself after finishing that program, and what do you want to do after the fact.
Absolutely. Define your goal. So, Cynthia, from your end, what else you can add along the side to define your goal?
Exactly, yes. For me, I had a goal before entering the MBA, and now I have another goals, not one goal. It opened my mind to many fields that I didn't know about before, as I mentioned. So now I have many possibilities in many things. For example, me and you, we discovered the product management role that I didn't even know about it before. So this merge between like engineering and MBA, what is the career path that can be? Uh, Getting through this process, now I know that okay, I can apply to this and this and this. Like for me, I explored many fields like product management, project management, HR, accounting and finance, marketing, sales. What else?
I'm happy you
Uh,
mentioned that. I'm happy you bring
Business
it on the table.
analytics. Yes,
So
all of
let
them.
them know, Cindy. Let them know. We connect together, and I offer her to work with me. But because she has a lot of opportunity, she declined my offer because she know she
Oh,
has a better opportunity. And this is one of the things where you can good understand where you can utilize your skill set and what is
mhm.
having in the future. You're looking for a product management. At that time, you found another opportunity. Still, the offer valid for you, Cynthia. Anytime, you are most welcome.
Thank you so much.
طيب. I need to call it a day. Thank you, Anas Malou, for your
You're
time. Thank you,
welcome.
Cynthia,
Thank you.
for your
Thank you for
time.
having us.
Thank you so much,
Likewise.
and
See
I
you.
hope it was helpful for everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Stop.